Based in the Ardennes countryside, Spa hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925. This historic track is loved by our drivers and fans alike. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgium Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, George Russell and Perez, Mick Schumacher, Norris, Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly, Ricciardo, Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Bottas, Joe, Magnussen, Nicholas Latifi and Lance Stroll. Vettel and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
firmly.
A difficult race then on one of the all-time classic circuits, but they persevered to take the win here. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Daniel Ricciardo would be my driver of the day. He just outright refused to make any mistakes. Perfect driving.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.